Alright, ladies and gentlemen, the Michael Myers Fanatic is back with another video. This time we are doing an updated ranking of the controversial Halloween franchise. And we're going to just get right into it. At number 12, Rob Zombie's Halloween 2 2009. Why is it all the way at the bottom? I mean, come on, look at it. It's Rob Zombie's Halloween 2. Need I say more? A white horse? Laurie screaming for no reason? Yes, I know she has problems because of the events of the first one. But what the hell does a white horse have to do with anything? It's stupid. It makes no sense. The concept is literally stupid. What does the horse have to do with anything? It was just a horrible movie. Laurie was just really bitchy, and nobody wanted to be around her, especially not Annie. The rest of her friends just put up with her because they felt bad for her because she had psychological problems. That's crazy. That's an insult to the work that Jamie Lee Curtis did. I'm not even going to spend too much time on that. Rob Zombie's Halloween 2 is awful. At number 11, Rob Zombie's Halloween 2007. It got a slightly better ranking because if you remove the breakfast scene with all the cursing, it's not that bad of a film. It was alright. You know. Still bad, but watchable, if that even makes any sense. At number 10, you got Halloween 2018. Why? It was just a bad movie. It's obviously a remake of the original, modernized to appeal to today's audiences. That's all it was. No real point to it at all. They tried to advertise it as Michael Myers coming back after Laurie after 40 years, but in reality that wasn't true. He only came after her because Dr. Sartain, his crazy doctor, drove him to her house. They got this song called "The Shape Hunts Allison." He never hunted Allison. Allison saw him and it scared her. Then she just looked up at the sky and started screaming. That's literally all that happened in Halloween 18. That's at number 10. At number 9, we have Halloween Kills. It gets a slightly better ranking because it was slightly better than 18, but it's still tied to 18, and so it still gets a low ranking. I like some things about it. Everything that I told you in the review, I like that. I like the whole mob thing. I like all that. I like Tommy Doyle going after him, Allison going after him. I like all that. But still, it's tied to 2018. So it gets a 9. Sorry. At number 8, Halloween 3, Season of the Witch. Why such a low ranking? No Michael Myers. Yes, it has a Halloween feel, but still no Michael Myers. So why would you call it Halloween? If you ask somebody, hey, have you ever seen Halloween? The first thing they're going to think of is Michael Myers. They're not going to think of some crazy old guy who wants to kill children for no reason whatsoever. So there's that. Next up, we got Halloween H2O 20 years later. While this film does have potential, it still gets a low ranking. It tried to ignore 4 through 6, with the exception of making a possible reference to 5 with the scissors, because Rachel was killed with scissors. He actually wears the mask from Halloween 6 at the beginning of the film. So I have to give them something. At number 6, we have Halloween Resurrection. I love Resurrection, but it still has a few problems. For one thing, they should have left the musical score as it was. It doesn't have that classic Halloween score, which takes away from the Halloween atmosphere. The Myers house looked too staged. It looked fake. It looked like they were doing a play on stage. Next up, we have at number 5, Halloween 4, The Return of Michael Myers. Great movie, but Michael Myers was too much like Jason. I thought he actually resembled himself more in the 5th one. I like the fact that they tried to go back to the original, but to me, it just didn't have the Halloween atmosphere like the 5th one did. So it gets number 5, which is still good. At number 4, Halloween 5. It's slightly better. Why? Because Michael Myers didn't act like Jason this time. He acted more like himself. He had the slow movement, the breathing, and the Halloween atmosphere. And Danielle Harris really acted her ass off in this one. Alright, at number 3, Halloween 6, The Curse of Michael Myers. Forget the haters. This one was closest to the original, except for part 2. I don't know how the late Deborah Hill could say that H2O was closest to the original. No, it wasn't. It felt nothing like the original. This one has the Halloween vibes, the Halloween score. Everything about it screams Halloween. That's why it gets number 3. I just don't like that whole thing with the mark of Thorn. I like Thorn, but to me it's just a little out there. Next up at number 2, you got Halloween 2, 1981. I don't even really need to say anything. It's a continuation to the original. Like, it literally picks up 5 minutes later. So I really don't need to go into that. It's like watching the second half of a long film. So that's why it gets 2. That's why it's in second place. And at number 1, the original, the immortal, the classic Halloween 1978 by John Carpenter. It is a bit of a slow burn, but you have a great music score to make up for it, and you have those great lines by Donald Pleasance. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, that's my updated ranking for 2021, the Halloween franchise. I'm the Michael Myers fanatic. I approve this message. Please follow me on all forms of social media at the MyersFan25. Any rude comments will be deleted and you will be blocked. Thank you very much. One more thing I have to say. Here's another thing. H2O got a higher ranking than Halloween Kills because H2O actually made more sense than Halloween Kills. First of all, you have Marion Chambers, played by Nancy Stevens, in Halloween Kills and Halloween H2O. In Halloween H2O, she was killed by Michael Myers because Michael Myers was trying to get to Laurie. So that made more sense. And she took care of Dr. Loomis. Again, linking it to the other films. In Halloween Kills, Michael Myers literally climbed up onto the car just like he did with the original. Broke the window with his hand just like he did with the original. Pulled her hair just like he did with the original. They literally copy and pasted 3 different scenes, or I should say 3 different actions from the original film. H2O didn't do that. H2O was its own thing. And that's why H2O gets a higher ranking than Kills. Kills was literally a copy and paste. No thanks. Do your own thing, create your own story. Just saying. Now I'm leaving.